Hello students, today I am going to teach you an important chemical equation. It is almost asked in the examination. So it is the most important part of the chemical equation as of chemistry. Okay students, so here we see the questions, what's written in the question first of all. So translate the following statement into the chemical equation. So which kind of we have to as translate as hydrogen sulfide gas burns in air to give water and sulfur dioxide. So as we know, as a matter, whenever the matter of burning or combustion comes in our mind, so we have to think a little bit that burning and combustion related to the oxygen. Whenever it is something burns, so it requires the oxygen more and more, so it is related to the oxygen, students. Okay, so here we see hydrogen sulfide, and I also made such type of table. This is the atomic table, this is the electronic configurations table. It would be very easier for you, student. Okay, as you know, this is the conditions to make the valence shell 2, 8, 8 and 32. This is the limit. Okay students, so here we see the hydrogen, sulfur and oxygen, and its valency we can see that it's written the 1, 2 and 2. And if we want to take out the valency, students, so what we'll do first of all, please tell me. Because if we want to take out such a valency as hydrogen is given 1, so hydrogen is very far away from the 8, means hydrogen is weak. So what will do the hydrogen, it will donate, it will give to the 8 1. So directly 1 will note down the valency of the hydrogen because it is very far away to make the octet. Okay students, so directly it will give 1. It is written to be 1. Okay, now if this is the matter of the sulfur and oxygen, and if you want to make the valency of the sulfur and oxygen, so what will do the student? First of all, we'll have observations of the valency as its KLM shell is given 286 and 26. So if we watch out, if we observe at the last M side of the 6 and 6, it's written. So what we'll do, because it is the bigger, means these are the bigger and it is nearer, they are nearer to the 8. Okay, so what they means to make the valence shell, they accept the electrons instead of giving the electrons like the hydrogen. Okay, so they accepted the electrons. So we'll subtract, it requires to be subtract from the 8. So 8 minus 6, so we'll find the 2, and as well as 8 minus 6 we'll find the 2. So it will be subtract from the 8. Okay students, now subtractions we have done this. Now what we'll do, but we will not subtract from 8 from the 1, from the hydrogen. So hydrogen will not be subtracted from the 8. Okay students, because it is very far away from the 8. Students, now I have written the valency shell here. Hydrogen valency is 1 and sulfur valency is 2. What we'll do, we'll do the cross multiply. So hydrogen will become the H2 and sulfur is 1. So here I write the hydrogen sulfide, it's written here. So here I write hydrogen sulfide. So it will become the H2S. Okay students, H2S. Gas burns in air to give the water and sulfur dioxide. So air we know as O2. So it will become the O2 to give the water. Water means everybody knows as water is H2O, and sulfur dioxide. So sulfur dioxide means SO2. Sorry, this is the product it gives, and here I write the SO2. Everybody knows that they are called the reactants. This part, I have divided this part in the 2 sections. So this is the first part, means this is called the reactants, means we have to give the reactions of this one. Okay students, reactants, and after being some we'll find, so they are called the products. I have written the P, means products. Okay, reactants, and P means products. What we'll do the students next time, as we see that we have to observe this, if we want to make this table more and more easier, so what we'll do, we'll construct a table. Okay students, we'll construct a unique table, and it would be very easy for you if you are the beginner. Come in sir, so you can easily do. This is the table, and here, as you know, this is the reactant, this is the product, and what we'll do, it requires to be written the, as it's written the H, so I write the H, S, so sulfur, O, oxygen. Okay students, now what we'll do from this table is, we have been provided, and many children is confused, sir, why do you not take the hydrogen here 1, only HS, why do you not write? So student, I just want to indicate you that if you want to make out any molecules, So molecule, it is always the 2. We will not take the only single atoms. Okay, students. So because we have to make the compound, this one compound equation. So always we'll take the H2 like this, not only the single atoms. Okay. So because it is given the hydrogen sulfide, so H2. So we have cross multiplied this one. So it will become the H2S. Okay, students. Here we see that same it is, we can also do like this valency after taking out the valency of the hydrogen and oxygen. If you want to show, so I just tell you this hydrogen valency, it is given, you can see hydrogen valency is 1 and oxygen, what is the oxygen valency? Oxygen valency is 2. So H2 and H2O it will become, because oxygen is there is no need to show the one, so it will become the H2O. You can see cross multiply. Okay, students. Now what we'll do, HSO. So H, it is given in the 2, so it requires 2 here. Same to same, it is also 2. So hydrogen is 2. What we'll do the next, sulfur. Sulfur is, you can see sulfur is 1 in its written, because it is understood, it is written. So it is 1. And here sulfur is also written the 1, students. So I write the 1. Now what it requires to be written, as we'll observe the oxygen. Here oxygen, it is a matter of the oxygen, so oxygen is here 2. And students, please consider that this is the plus sign. Okay, and this is the plus. So we have to carefully observe the plus sign, because it is the this terms, this is the this terms, it is this terms and this terms. Okay, students. So here oxygen is 2 and here oxygen is only 1. So 2 and 1 in the product, it will become the 3. So here I write the 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. Here oxygen is 2, so here I write the 2. But now we'll equalize this one. So then what we'll do, students? So here we see, if we compare this one, 2, 2, 1, 1, but where difference lies? Difference lies in the oxygen. You can see it is written 3 and 2. So then what we'll do? We'll do the 2 to make, because it will become 4 and it is also required to multiply with the 2. So we'll write the here 2. So instead of 1, I'll take the students 2. Okay, students. So here I write the 2. So 2 plus 2, it is become 4. So here I write the students 2. So it will become 2SO2, it will become. So here, no students, sorry. 2 will be written here, near about the hydrogen. Okay, students. Students, near about the hydrogen, because 2 oxygen and 2 oxygen, 2 and 2 plus 4. So it becomes a 2 plus 2, 4, students. Okay. Here we see that 2, it is written the 2. So what will do? 2 multiply by 2. So it will become 2 to the 4. 2 to the 4. Now our oxygen, we have equalized oxygen, we have made the balance for the oxygen terms. Here we can see S2 plus 2 oxygen has been become 4, and here we can see 2 to the 4. But if we see the further equations of the hydrogen, suppose, so hydrogen, what is given? Hydrogen is given, it has become the 4, and here hydrogen, it has become the 4. So what we'll do, it has become the hydrogen 4, because 2 to the 4. So it requires to be applied the 4 here, students. So we'll also write the 4. Should I write here? Okay. So here I write the 4, because I want to make the hydrogen 4. So I write the 2 here. Now hydrogen has been balanced. 2 to the 4 and 2 to the 4. Oxygen has been balanced. Okay. 2 to the 4 and 2 plus 2, because these 2 we have to see. 2 and 2 plus 4. Hydrogen will be multiplied like this, but don't try to multiply by with the oxygen, only because 2 is only just behind the hydrogen, it is below side the hydrogen, so we'll multiply the 2 to the 4, but oxygen it is written 2. Why? Because we consider that it is kept 1, so 1 multiplied by 2, it will become 2, students. Okay, so like this. Here we see, now this is the term about the sulfate, students. So sulfate, if I see to make the sulfate, so what we'll do here, sulfate is 2, sulfate has become the 2, and now here we see sulfate is 1, here sulfate has become 2, students. You can see sulfate has become 2, and here sulfate lies the 1. So what we'll do, the student, it requires to again apply, to again put the 2 near about the sulfate, students. Okay, so 2, it will become, should I write here? Okay, students, I am writing here 2. Now I have written the 2. So now again we'll count this one. So so oxygen, it has become the 4. So hydrogen, it has become the 4. So hydrogen is 4. Sulfate is 2. Sulfate is 2. Okay, students. And we means sulfate oxygen has been equalized. Sulfate 2 and hydrogen 4. So hydrogen is 4. It has become the 2 to the 4, 2 to the 4. Okay. What we'll do the next, students? Now it is the turn of oxygen. Oxygen is 2 to the 4. Here we see the oxygen, students. Okay. So oxygen here it is given 2 to the. Oxygen it is given, students, 2 and 2. 2 to the how it is becomes 2 to the 4. 2 to the 4 and plus 2 it becomes the 6. Oxygen has become again 6. Oxygen has been increased by us, students, due to the sulfate, because we have applied the 2 in front of the sulfate. So what we'll do? So because you can see now here 2 and 2 to the 4 it becomes the 4 plus 2 6. Here should I write, students? 4 plus 2 it has become 6. So what we'll do? We'll do the 3 because it has become the 6. So we'll do the 3. So it will become 3O2. 3 to the 6. So here I write 3 to the 6. 6 and 4 plus 2 6. Now our equation has been balanced, students. Here we see the final result, as we should always write after doing this in our final examination, students. How? As suppose 2 to the 4. So hydrogen is 4. Here in the product hydrogen 2 to the 4. So hydrogen is 4. Then what we'll do, students, next? Sulfur. So sulfur is 2. Here we see the sulfur. Sulfur is 2. Next, what we'll do, the student? Here we see the oxygen. Oxygen 3 to the 6. So here we write the oxygen is 6. Here we see oxygen. Oxygen is 2. I just told you 2 and 2 to the 4. So it will become oxygen 2 to the 4 and 2 plus 6. So it will become 4 plus 2, 6. So we have equalized, we have now made the balance, students. Now that's our logic, that is our answer, students, to make these equations. And I'll also bring such type of videos more and more like you, students. So please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching my video.